This is It Was a Thing on TV.
Spoiler number one is Dr. Lee frowns. It stinks.
What is going on? What is going on?
Episode 85. Submission number 667. The 1980 Collegiate Cheerleading Championship. The 1980 Collegiate Cheerleading Championship aired on CBS on May 8th, 1980.
Hold on. Chica, what network did you say it was on?
It was on CBS.
And you gotta hold your eyelids like Brent did. Or as the
Kevin Nealon.
Kevin Nealon and Brent Musburger.
Oh, that's not racist at all.
California. Welcome to the third annual National Collegiate Cheerleading Championships. Featuring the 5 finalist NCAA cheerleading teams. From Lexington, Kentucky, in blue and white, the cheerleaders of the University of Kentucky Wildcats. From Columbus, Ohio, in scarlet and gray, the cheerleading squad of the Ohio State Buckeyes. From Memphis, Tennessee, in blue, gray, and white, the cheerleaders of the Memphis State University Tigers. From Gainesville, Florida, in orange and blue, the cheerleading squad of the Fighting Gators of the University of Florida. From Terre Haute, Indiana, in blue and white, the cheerleading squad of the Sycamores from Indiana State. Starring Lee Majors and Jane Kennedy, with special guest stars Catherine Bach, Gallagher, Casey and the Sunshine Band with Terry DeSario, Barbara Mandrell, and guest appearances by Wilt Chamberlain, Irvin Magic Johnson, Sugar Ray Leonard, and Willie Shoemaker.
Fun fact, did you know 1978 was the year that cheerleading became an NCAA sport?
What?
Or at least one that had a championship?
Yeah, because it's like, I don't think... Is it even an NCAA sanctioned sport?
I believe it is.
Oh, I'm sure it is because ESPN shows cheerleading championships all the time.
Okay.
I would guess it is sanctioned in some capacity, especially if they have like obviously the term NCAA attached to it.
Okay.
Oh yes.
This is the third one. And why the third one? Because we found this on YouTube like back in December. And we were like, yeah, this one's going on the list.
And it's apropos because we are knee deep in back to school.
Yeah, at least in certain areas.
Well, most areas. No, it's all you're either virtual teaching or virtual learning or otherwise, but you're in back to school territory now.
Yeah.
Oh, you're very much so. I just finished my first week back.
I also just finished my first week back.
I don't know what you guys are talking about because here in New York State, school doesn't start until after Labor Day. So August schooling don't mean nothing to me. I've never heard of that.
Well, also, let's remember that you're the one of the three of us that's not in education in some capacity.
Yes.
Even though my mom is a school board member.
Hi, Greg's mom.
She's never going to listen to this podcast, and thank God.
In 1978, the UCA, the Collegiate Cheerleading governing body, established a cheerleading championships. CBS, in their genius, decided we're going to broadcast this in 1978.
Yeah.
So 1978 became the first annual Collegiate Cheerleading Championships. And so, fast forward a couple of years, and you have the third annual Collegiate Cheerleading Championships, which are on YouTube.
Yes. And this is a star-studded event. Sadly, only the first half hour is on YouTube. But you know what? You get the gist of it. You get the whole thing. You get the whole idea of how this goes. So,
Yeah.
And we're not really here for the cheerleading.
no.
Well, we might be because we're sort of in a jiggle factor phase this week. You'll find
it
that
is
out.
the
but-
late 80s. It is late 70s, early 80s.
Yes.
Yeah, but not to spoil too much, but we're going to revisit the jiggle factor in the next episode.
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Good heavens, are we ever?
Oh.
But aside from the schools who are competing, like you said, Greg, this is a star-studded event.
Oh, yes. And who do we got hosting this star-studded event?
We have the $6 million man himself, Lee Majors, and
Yes.
Jane Kennedy.
Yeah, Jane Kennedy, because she would still be on the NFL Today at this time, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Yes, she would.
Wycliffe in the house!
Yeah.
She's from Wycliffe, Ohio, where I live.
Yeah. Yay.
Yay, Cleveland.
Yeah, because Jane Kennedy was in between Phyllis George stints on the NFL Today.
Yeah. But we're not done with all the star power. We're talking about big name celebrities here. All right, your guest stars: Catherine Bach, Gallagher, Casey and the Sunshine Band with Terry DeSario.
Who?
Terry DeSario.
Who?
We're here for Casey and the Sunshine Band. It's the end of the disco era.
Yeah, we're here for Casey and the Sunshine Band, baby. We want to hear Get Down tonight.
Barbara Mandrell,
Yeah.
Wilt Chamberlain, Magic Johnson, Sugar Ray Leonard,
Sugar Ray Leonard.
Willie Shoemaker.
Yes. As you hear Chica watching it in the background. Yeah.
This is actually the first time I'm actually getting to watch it, so yeah.
Yeah, this is just a star, as we said, a star-studded event. And who do we got as the teams in this event? Who's competing in this event?
We have the University of Kentucky Wildcats,
Yeah.
the Ohio State Buckeyes. Oh, sorry, the Fighting Buckeyes of the Ohio State University.
Yeah,
Don't
it's
wanna-
not.
You know you can go straight to hell for saying that.
Yeah, I could go to hell for not saying it too. So,
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
but consider who's in the room.
Yeah.
true.
the Ohio guy. But hey,
The Ohio guy who hates the Buckeyes.
yeah,
Okay.
you're the rare Ohio guy that hates the Buckeyes.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we have that. We also have the Florida Gators
Chomp.
and the University of Memphis Wildcats.
Memphis State.
Yeah, the
Back
Memphis
when they
State
were
Wildcats.
back,
They were the
back when they
Mem-
were Memphis State.
The Tigers, actually. Memphis
The
State
Tigers. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And I got everybody has a Wildcat or a Tiger.
Yeah.
Just ask anybody from Clemson. And
oh, hold on. You got the Trojans of USC.
well, they're doing yes, we do. And we also have the Indiana State Sycamores.
Now, remember, guys, 1980. What would have happened the year before?
Some hick from French Lick.
By some guy named Bird took them to the national championship final that year in '79.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then the rest is history.
Oh,
You don't need to know anything else about Indiana State. Hell, you don't need to know anything about Indiana State because, well,
there are only two people that came from Indiana State, Larry Bird and Vince Russo, and I think everyone knows Larry Bird is more prestigious than that loser Vince Russo, bro.
Greg's not bitter at all.
Oh, yeah. I'm not bitter that Vince Russo wrote some of the worst wrestling television of all time.
So we begin this with the introduction and the routine from the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Or just Ohio State Buckeyes. They weren't pretentious assholes back then.
They weren't.
Wait, there was a time they weren't? This was the time when Woody Hayes was punching a guy on the sidelines, Mike.
Right, but also at the same time, they didn't demand to be called the Ohio State University. They were just OSU, Ohio State, not the Ohio State.
Again, we could go to hell for saying it. We could go to hell for not saying it. We're basically hedging our bets at this point.
Yeah.
And again, the routine and the wardrobe and everything is very disco-rific.
Yeah, we're only 5 months into the 80s, folks.
Yeah, disco didn't die yet. We haven't had Disco Demolition Night.
Yeah, we did. We had it the year
before. Disco Demolition Night was a long time before then.
That was a future entry, by the way.
That is because the whole broadcast is on YouTube. So yeah, we're gonna cover it.
No, disco didn't die for maybe about another 3 months. Literally, it didn't make 1981.
Yeah, because even though Studio 54 existed till 85.
Yeah.
Because I know for sure one of Paul Heyman's first wrestling shows he ever promoted was at Studio 54 to 84 or 85. True story.
Yeah. And I know our good friend Gordon Pepper wouldn't stop talking about how Studio 54 was a thing in the 80s. I'm just going to make one of many spoilers on this. Everything is going to have a disco flavor to it.
Oh, yeah. Everything's going to be disco and all over the place.
Yeah. And the judges are scoring on what I'm guessing is performance, creativity, originality, presentation, all that whole world of dance crap they got going on.
Oh, yeah.
Only we don't get to hear any of them, and none of them look like Derek Huff or Jennifer Lopez. So. But hey, let's talk about some commercials.
Oh, yeah, let's talk about the commercials in the break after the Ohio State Buckeye cheerleaders.
Yep, first was the Have a Coke and a Smile.
Oh, yeah.
I want to have a Coke and a Smile. And the second one, remember Kodak in the 80s? Kodak was really big in the 80s because, let's think about it. Kodak would be 100 years old in 1980, and they just rode that wave all through the decade. Of course, Bill Cosby, back when we didn't know what we know now about Bill Cosby, he was helping that wave along, wasn't he?
Kodak film. Ha 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 ha.
And then you have James Whitmore. He's mixing Tender Chunks dinner, the wet stuff, with the Tender Chunks dry stuff. Nobody thought of doing this before James Whitmore. This is crazy.
You rebel.
No.
And then there's future entry, the Tim Conway Show.
Oh, not only the Tim Conway Show, but we have a clip in the commercial of him dancing with the Village People. Because that's what we wanted to see, baby, in 1980. Tim Conway with the Village People.
Oh, yeah.
This would be around the time when the Village People had Can't Stop the Music.
Oh, God, that was a horrible movie.
Yeah, but it gave us the first appearance of Steve Guttenberg, baby.
True. And an appearance of Shields without Yarnell, I think. No, Yarnell without Shields.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's get back into Lee Majors introducing. Who is Lee Major introducing?
He's introducing Jade. Because Jane's doing a dance number.
Yep. Yeah. Besides being one of CBS's great sportscasters, Jade Kennedy is also a former cheerleader.
Yeah.
And an accomplished dancer.
Yeah, she's multi-talented.
She is what we call a multi-hyphenate.
Yeah. And that's why she's the pride of what town is it, Mike?
Wycliffe, Ohio.
Yeah, Wycliffe,
You mean
Ohio.
Mike isn't the pride of Wycliffe, Ohio?
I've only been here 11 years. She goes a lot further back than me.
Yeah.
And she's not just dancing. She's singing, I think.
She's singing.
She's either singing or doing one hell of a lip sync job.
Yeah. Oh my God. This is like impressive. Like one guy's picking up a girl like it's the end of Dirty Dancing.
Oh, they're doing the move.
They're doing the move, baby.
Patrick Swayze stole the move off of this thing.
Yeah, we found out where they got that move in Dirty Dancing. It was from the 1980 Collegiate Cheerleading Championship number with Jane Kennedy.
And it was brilliant.
Yes. Oh, but now, guys, we get into maybe one of the best parts of the 30 minutes it's on YouTube.
What's that?
So Lee Majors has a poster of maybe like one of the most beautiful women in the world back in 1980, Miss Catherine Bach.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
that is
speaking of the jiggle factor we talked about earlier.
Oh yes,
Daisy Duke herself.
Oh yes.
And you know who else likes Catherine Bach? Magic Johnson.
Hold up, you mean Irvin Magic Johnson, or as he says, you could call me Irvin, or you could call me Magic, or you could call me Irvin Magic.
What Irvin Magic? Yeah, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
One half of, Irvin Magic Johnson, one half of Spy Slammin' Jamma. Hello.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, guys. Magic Johnson is coming off he's on top of the world right now because the year before, of course, we talked about Larry Bird.
Mm-hmm.
Magic beat Larry Bird in the championship final in '79 in the NCAA. And then he becomes the number 1 draft pick of the Lakers. Now, as we said, May 8th, 1980. So around this time, the Lakers are probably in the Western Conference final on their way to the NBA Finals against the Sixers.
Oh, very certainly. Chico, you said he was part of Phi Slamma Jamma?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't.
That's
He was
Houston.
Oh,
That's
my bad.
Houston. That's Clyde Drexler and
I am so sorry, but hey.
And Hakeem.
and Akeem, yeah.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
So now, here we go. So Magic is going to use his magic to make the Catherine Bach poster come alive.
Please come alive, poster.
And sure enough, his magic trick works, and Catherine Bach comes alive. And oh my God. Oh.
Yeah, there's nothing sexually suggestive about that.
It's the early 80s, dude. Oh, by the way, Catherine Bach, also the pride of Cleveland, Ohio.
Not this part of Cleveland.
No.
She is one of your fellow statesmen.
She's a Buckeye?
Yeah, she's your fellow Buckeye in the Buckeye state.
Well, I don't know if she was a cheerleader, but I did know she went to UCLA before she dropped out.
Yeah. But
Boy, that's why you shouldn't drop out of college. You won't have a career.
Here we go. Here we go, guys.
Tee.
Here we go, guys. The best part, as I teased last week. Who does Catherine Bach meet?
Wilt Chamberlain.
Oh, yes. So, guys, I got a question.
Uh-huh.
Do you think Catherine Bach was one of the 20,000 women that Wilt Chamberlain slept with?
Catherine Bach's way too classy for that.
I just wonder if there's maybe about a dozen cheerleaders who were in that 20,000.
Yeah. Yeah. I would guarantee you that maybe at least 15. At least 15.
Yeah.
Also, we should add, while Catherine Bach and Wilt Chamberlain are talking, they're at some sort of carnival display, sort of like a midway type of game, a basketball game, of course, because it's Wilt Chamberlain.
Yeah.
And what happens? Wilt misses this shot.
Oh.
And what happens after that? Catherine nails it.
Yep.
And then Wilt nails her. No, well, maybe. You never know.
Go to your room, Mike.
I regret nothing.
Well, Day, do you regret letting Kentucky on the field? Because they are next with their routine.
Yeah, the Kentucky Wildcats.
And Kentucky Wildcats and North Carolina Tar Heels have one rule in common.
What's that?
Duke sucks.
I think we can all agree on that. Oh,
Yes.
hi, Gordon.
Excuse me. You do know my sister-in-law is an alum from there.
She's not going to hear this.
She's not going to hear this.
Oh, she's not, but I just thought I'd point that out as a disclaimer.
Point taken. Duke still sucks. Anyway!
I could say a number of things about your college, but I'm just going to remain quiet.
Hey, good thing my university has zero relevance.
Oh,
that we know of!
And it's a good thing that my university doesn't exist anymore.
No, there is some relevance. Norris Cole, first-round draft pick of the Miami Heat back in 2011.
And
good.
And two-time NBA champion.
Oh, yes. With LeBron James! Anyway. Interestingly enough, this routine is straight cheerleading. There's nothing sexy about it.
No. There's nothing. There's nothing
fancy, nothing sexy. It's all fundamentals, baby. All fundamentals.
Pure classy cheerleading, baby.
I'm going to add, they do some little routine with their Wildcat mascot where the top of the, I don't want to call it necessarily a pyramid, it's more like a triangle than a pyramid, is like 3 people high. So, I mean, the girl must be like 15 feet up there at least. Yeah. And they're doing some sort of dance where they're going back and forth. That takes talent. That's very good.
That takes finesse.
That's not straight up cheerleading. That takes.
Oh, they're saving their big guns for last. It looks like.
Oh, definitely.
That is artistry right there. I mean, there's the discorific moves. There it is. And we're still waiting. Wait, what? He's gonna do something with the basketball. What's he gonna do with the basketball? Who knows? He's going to spin the basketball and flip off the tightrope. Basically, it's all very coordinated.
Oh yes, the amount of coordination involved in this, just from experience, not necessarily personal experience, but the school I taught at the last 6 years, we have won national championships for high school cheerleading. And the amount of precision and accuracy and detail that goes into that is absolutely amazing.
Nice.
We should also add that at one point, one of the cheerleaders was juggling oranges.
Oh, yeah, because oranges were like big in style in 1980.
Yeah, yep. Anita Bryant, thank you for nothing.
Yeah, for more about Anita Bryant, listen to the Omnibus episode where Ken Jennings and John Roderick talked for an hour about her.
And they said they couldn't do it.
No.
Yeah, the less said about her, the better.
Yeah.
But then after that routine, hey, we get more commercials.
Yay. Oh, more Coke.
More Coke, but at a graduation ceremony.
Oh.
How appropriate, given this is the college cheerleading championship. Oh, and hey, what's after that? Even more cheerleader type of stuff. Starts off with a marching band with, that looks like me in the marching band going the wrong direction.
We got a guy. We got a guy weightlifting. We have a girl performing magic with a bunny.
And the bunny snuck out. So in this commercial, we haven't even talked about what it's about yet. The weightlifter, I knew I recognized the face. It's Bill Kazmaier.
Yes!
Bill Kazmaier! That's Bill Kazmaier
there! Former
there!
WCW wrestler Bill Kazmaier.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, who we'll talk about in future installment, WCW under Jim Herd. Spoiler, Jim Herd was a pizza guy, and we'll be talking a lot about Pizza Hut in that episode.
And he was in commercials for Bell System at the time.
Which is what this ad is for, the Bell System.
Yeah, this is all about, reach out and touch someone. After all these little mistakes, what happens? They get somebody gives these people a phone. The magician who lost her bunny got a phone to talk to somebody about it. Bill Kazmaier probably calling up urgent care saying, crap, I pulled a muscle in my shoulder again. Help me out, Doc.
Yeah, Ted Turner's going to give me a lot of money in 10 years.
Yep. And then you have a commercial hawking Anacin. Y'all remember Anacin?
Nope.
I
I
don't
remember Anacin.
as more of the ingredient that doctors trust most to treat pain. I think.
Then we get a little bumper with the we have a roller coaster.
But yeah. Oh, by the way, this is in Six Flags. What we're doing here.
Oh.
And of course,
then we get promos for this Friday night lineup: the Incredible Hulk and the Dukes of Hazzard
and Dallas. And let's be honest, if you were watching CBS on Fridays in 1980, what the hell were you doing with your
Hold
life?
up, guys! Hold up, guys! If you look at the Dukes of Hazzard spot, guess who's in the promo wearing a mustache?
Bill Kazmaier? I don't know.
No.
I see him. I don't recognize him.
It's Simon McCorkindale!
That's Simon Oh shit! That's Simon McCorkindale!
It's Simon McCorkindale with a
Oh,
mustache!
Oh shit! Simon McCorkindale and a mustache!
That's right.
Oh, no.
So you know what that means, guys.
Uh-oh.
I didn't recognize him with as Falcon.
Hold up.
Oh no. Greg,
I'm
Greg,
with
what are you
Chico.
doing?
Oh no.
Greg, what are you doing? Greg, what are you
Number
doing?
we have.
This is not a video podcast, but if it was, you would have seen that Greg just changed his Zoom background to Simon McCorkindale and his Falcon.
Oh my gosh.
And we've changed ads to Johnny Cash the first 25 years. This is CBS. And now we have local commercials. This is the spot that is reserved for local ad time. For example, we have an ad for the Indianapolis Motor Speedway and a plug for the upcoming 500.
Yeah, well,
the qualification for the upcoming 500.
yeah. Because everyone wants to see qualifications.
Well, it's Indiana. It's like a national holiday for them.
It is.
So Terre Haute, Indiana would definitely want to watch the qualifying.
Shout out to WTHI.
Hi, Chris.
Anyway, now we're back in with a creepy still for Coca-Cola. Nope, there it is. We're back in with Jane.
Yeah, and this is probably the part where the segment ends.
Nope. Here's Gallagher
Yep.
with roller skating Gallagher wearing a disco ball on his head.
Yeah. And this is unfortunately where it cuts out.
Oh no!
But we all know what Gallagher would have done. He would have gotten out his steamer trunk of watermelons and used the sledge-o-matic on it.
Oh yes, he would have. Oh my God! It's still a shame we didn't get at least one watermelon smash when he was on Match Game Howard Squares with.
That was a wasted opportunity.
It was. It was. You couldn't have gotten like say Ken Osmond to like assist Gallagher to smash the watermelon.
No, you could not.
Ken Osmond? What? No, we're not going to ask Jerry Mathers. We're going to ask Ken Osmond. No, screw that. Barbara Billingsley, come here and help me out.
Oh, God.
Lumpy, come on, help!
Come on, Frank Bank. Hey, Richard Deacon, you're going to die in 6 months. Get over here and help me out with the watermelon.
Oh, God, Mike,
Oh,
why?
I'm sorry. Did I spoil that?
How dare you?
That was disturbing.
That was incredibly dark, Mike.
That was very dark.
My God, Mike.
I regret nothing. But it's true. He did die in like August of 84. So, yeah, the future telling watermelon would have told him, you better enjoy these last 6 months.
8 months. It was December '83, dude.
Whatever.
Okay.
Yep.
But we should note that this championship was won by the Sycamores of Indiana State, and the Indiana State winning routine is on YouTube if you want to watch it.
Yep.
Yeah, actually posted by the same person who posted the first half hour of the championships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I really would have liked to have seen what Casey and the Sunshine Band was going to perform.
Now, I really wanted to see what Willie Shoemaker was going to do, especially if he was going to stand side by side with either Wilt Chamberlain or Magic Johnson. That would be the long and short of it. I'm going to go to my room.
Yes, you are. But but how long would CBS continue to air these collegiate cheerleading championships?
Guessing no.
Well, maybe not necessarily in prime time. Maybe it's one of those things they air on weekends when they don't have NFL football, which is obviously the summer and spring. So, yeah, I mean, this is like just filler. I don't necessarily see this airing in prime time often after this.
Yeah.
You sort of lost the jiggle factor after about 80, 81. Yeah,
Yep, but,
the women's lib and stuff like that.
But we can't say that this thing has kept going on and on and on over the years. And in fact, the 2020 champions were the University of Central Florida.
Go UCF.
Yeah, I bet Blake Bortles was very proud of that.
But if you go through the last 30 years, I think you'll see 13 years where the champion was not the Kentucky Wildcats.
Yeah, the Kentucky Wildcats are like they're like the University of Alabama of cheerleading.
Well, in 2011, the University of Alabama was the University of Alabama of cheerleading. So.
Yes. That kind of that was the year Cam Newton won with Auburn, right?
Yeah.
So that kind of made up for it.
Yeah, early 2011 was when Cam Newton won with Auburn, yes. And he won the 2010 Heisman.
Mm-hmm. But, yeah, I'm looking at all of this. I'm looking at the entire list, and you could say there was a bit of a rivalry between on Tobacco Road with State and Carolina in the 80s and 90s.
And Memphis State was in this. They won the championship in 83 and 84.
Yep. It's just a long, storied history. It's a shame that we do not have a performance with Casey and the Sunshine Band and Terry DeSario.
But hey, we did get Magic Johnson bringing that Catherine Bach poster to life.
Yep. We're going to have any more of Catherine Bach? I don't know.
I wish.
Well, guys, get ready. You know what it's time for.
Oh, no. I know what this is. No.
I have a feeling we're bidding on a pom-pom, Greg.
It's time for the end of the show.
Oh.
Aha! I swerved you guys.
Oh, yes, you did swerve me.
Yeah, yeah. You swerved us, bro.
Yeah, you swerved us, bro.
Bro, you know, they's going to think that Mike's going to do the eBay prices right. But no, he's going to go straight into the plugs, bro.
No, man. Man, bro. Man, why you got to do this to your bros like that, bro?
That's us imitating Vince Russo.
Yeah.
Bro.
I was just doing a run-of-the-mill college.
Oh.
Bro. Which isn't that far off, by the way.
Yeah.
But
well, I don't know if there's necessarily anything else to add, but if there's not, we're going to close this up.
Okay, we'll close it up. I don't know if CBS is listening or even entertaining doing this sort of thing, but back in 1980, cheerleading as a variety show. Yeah, it was a thing on TV.
Mm-hmm. Yes. It was definitely a thing on TV. You know what else is a thing on TV? All 85 episodes of this podcast. which you can find at itwasathingontv.com. And, of course, you can find us on every social media feed on Mark Zuckerberg's Hate Box, on Jack Dorsey's Hate Box, on Mark Zuckerberg's Photo Box, and Tumblr, and on Mike's Discord. That's on itwasathingontv.com.
And of course, we like to drop a few extra nuggets over at our weekly Place to Be Nation Pop Drops.
Yes,
I like that name. Can we use that name?
Pop drop. Yeah. In fact, latest drop is episodes 81, 82, and Minisode 1, which would be Blind Justice, Taskmaster US, and I don't even remember the first
Dave Letterman show with it. No,
that was last week, which is this coming week on Place to Be Nation Pop. Oh, hold up, we'll figure this out. I have to have. Yeah. Oh wait, no.
The tribute to Regis.
Oh, that's right. The tribute to Regis. Yeah, it's been so long. I forgot about the tribute to Regis. Yeah. Yeah.
This week has been the longest year of my life. Yeah.
Yeah. So we actually have like we have an Easter egg in the tribute to Regis episode. If you listen to the whole drop, guess what the drop is? If you can tell us what the joke I hid in that episode was, I'll give you something. But we also have an addendum for Taskmaster US because, well,
America hates Taskmaster.
Apparently, yes. And we included a funny little bonus segment into Blind Justice at the end.
There you go.
We sometimes include little bonuses and Easter eggs in our drops that go to Place to Be Nation Pop.
Yeah. So, yep. Check that out. And, oh, wait. We got another show coming up later this week. And, boy, talked about the jiggle factor in this episode. But, you
may not want to listen with the kids in the room.
No.
You may not want to watch the video of this with the kids in the room.
No, don't.
But also, I think since we're 15 episodes away from 100, we should mention big stuff is coming for episode 100, which is about a month and a half away.
I can't believe it. Yeah, we're almost to 100 episodes.
And they said it wouldn't last.
Yeah, we're about 2 months away from our first anniversary, and two big things are coming with that. Not going to say what either one is. There will be a big change coming in the future, but also a special topic for episode 100. One I think all of us had been dying to talk about.
Yeah, that. Let's talk about that.
Oh yeah,
we're going to talk
especially
about
given
that.
Now we know a lot more about the show than we did a year ago. Not that hopefully that's giving away too much, but
okay. But hey, but hey, before you give away too much, just want to remind everybody out there, we like it when you like, comment, and subscribe to the various feeds we have out there, wherever fine podcasts can be streamed. And hey, don't forget to share because sharing is caring.
Cool.
But yeah, until Thursday. Oh my gosh.
Mike,
yeah, let's just say, thank heavens this isn't a video podcast, one, but also two, yeah, you might want to make sure your wife's not in the room or the kids are in the room. Make sure you're not watching the video associated with this at work, because we enjoy you being employed, especially during these tough times. Yeah. That's, I think, all we're going to say.
That's all that needs to be said, Mike.
But we did sort of hint towards doing this episode on our Twitter back in, it was about 2 months ago. It wasn't all that long ago.
No, it was a couple weeks ago.
No, it was a little longer than that.
No, it was a couple of weeks ago, yeah. It definitely was a couple of weeks ago. It wasn't 2 months ago.
We hinted towards this episode not even a month ago. Oh, my gosh. So that tells you how much of a level of urgency we put on this. We saw this a month ago and said, yep, got to do it. Got to do it.
And we're going to do it. We're going to do it, and you're going to hear it in a few days.
Yeah, and I'll give you another hint. This episode's going to feel so good.
Just telegraph it, Chico. Why don't you?
Yes, we're doing King of the Hill. I'm kidding. Greg.
You're not far off, though.
Greg gets it. Anyway,
I got it. I remember that cliffhanger.
I don't feel so good. Well, until our next thing on TV for Mike and Greg, I'm Chico. See you soon.
Wow!
This is one of the best-selling posters in the country. It's Kathy Bach starring in The Dukes of Hazzard, and just happens to be our next guest. Now, with a little magic, I think we can make this poster come alive.
Hello, I'm Magic, but I'm not that little.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Los Angeles Lakers, Magic Johnson.
Well, you don't have to call me Johnson. You can call me Irvin. Or you can call me Magic. Or you can call me Irvin Magic. But you don't have to call me Johnson.
Well, I'll just call you Magic and see if you can bring this poster to life.
Well, hocus pocus, double dribble, slam dunk, Laker 5. Now you see Magic Johnson make this lady come alive.